Thank you so much for joining us. Breaking news on the impact of the coronavirus in North Carolina. As we head into a new week, the number of cases spikes again. We now have more than 2,800 cases. Those are the very latest numbers from the state health department. 89 of North Carolina's 100 counties are now impacted. 31 people have died from the virus and 261 people are currently being treated in the hospital. We are also seeing some positive numbers as well. More than 17,000 people in the U.S. have recovered from the coronavirus. That's according to a count from Johns Hopkins University. Here in the Piedmont Triad, more families and communities are feeling the impact. Guilford County has more than 100 cases. Forsyth is slightly behind that number, sitting at 99. Davidson County has 63. Randolph County reports 33. Davie County is now up to 20. Alamance County has 19 cases. As for Montgomery, Yadkin, Stokes, Rockingham, Wilkes, Surry, Allegheny, and Caswell counties, they all have cases in the single digits. So far, 12 people have died of coronavirus in our area. More breaking news now. The Wyndham Championship is being pushed back due to the coronavirus outbreak. The tournament will now be played August 11th through the 16th. It had been set for next month at Sedgefield Country Club in Greensboro. The schedule change for the Wyndham was necessary since the PGA Championship was rescheduled for August 6th through the 9th. We've also learned the Masters is moving to November 12th through 15th. That's just 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. An entire assisted living facility in Hendersonville is now under quarantine. It is one of a dozen facilities currently seeing coronavirus outbreaks in North Carolina. The Henderson County Health Department says that 23 residents and staff at Cherry Spring Village seen here tested positive for COVID-19. Laura Moore says that her sister Alicia is one of those residents. Laura says that her sister has been running a low-grade fever for about a week now. The facility saw its first case on April 1st.
It's been 3 weeks. No one is allowed to go in. We can take things to our loved ones to the door. The staff is working very hard. I think they're fully covered when they go into the rooms, but I know it's very difficult for them.
Absolutely. Well, the center says individuals who tested positive are being treated in isolation. The number of cases of nursing homes, rehab centers, and assisted living communities continues to spike with COVID-19. Residents tested positive in facilities in Clayton, Fayetteville, Raleigh, Durham, and Mount Olive. The highest amount of positive COVID-19 cases is in Northampton County. 26 people at Pine Forest Rest Home are confirmed to have the virus. We are seeing some of the first arrests in our state for people not obeying the governor's stay-at-home order. Several protesters outside of a Charlotte abortion clinic were arrested on Saturday for refusing to comply with the governor's order to stay at home. Police say roughly 50 people refused to leave the area outside of Charlotte Clinic. At least a dozen of them received citations and 8 were taken to jail charged with misdemeanors. Well, starting today, non-essential city services in Winston-Salem will be suspended because of this pandemic. Those services include things like downtown parking enforcement, routine street and drain maintenance, and mowing, as well as landscaping. State health officials plan to update North Carolina's response to the coronavirus this afternoon. A briefing is set for 4 o'clock in Raleigh, and we, of course, will bring you that live on our air, as well as on WXII12.com. Breaking news at this hour out of Virginia, where the state health department there says there are 241 new cases of COVID-19. That brings the total number of cases to more than 2,800. Families are truly feeling the impact as 54 people have died from the virus. The death toll includes 20 people at a long-term care facility outside of Richmond. Nearly 500 patients with COVID-19 are being treated in a hospital, and more than 2,400 people have tested positive for the virus. When it comes to the war on the coronavirus, the White House is warning that the next 2 weeks will be pivotal as the country heads into its toughest period yet. Sam Brock explains why many believe things may be about to go from bad to much worse.
With multiple states heading into what experts believe will be make-or-break weeks in the fight against COVID-19, overnight President Trump trying to put a positive spin on an escalating situation.
We're starting to see light at the end of the tunnel.
But just 24 hours earlier, the president admitting
There'll be a lot of death, unfortunately.
An assessment echoed by his top health advisors.
The next week is going to be our Pearl Harbor moment. It's going to be our 9/11 moment.
The president also doubling down on his calls to use the anti-malaria drug hydroxychloroquine, even though there's no evidence it's effective against COVID-19.
What do you have to lose? They say take it. I'm not looking at it one way or the other, but we want to get out of this. If it does work, it would be a shame if we didn't do it early.
Weighing in when Dr. Fauci of the coronavirus task force was later asked about the drug.
And would you also weigh in on this issue of hydroxychloroquine? What do you think about this, and what is the medical evidence?
That question? Yeah.
Well, maybe
15 times.
Alarming new projections point to peaks in New York, Detroit, and New Orleans in a matter of days. 9 states are still refusing to enact full stay-at-home orders, including Iowa.
If additional action is necessary to protect the health and safety of Iowans, I will do so.
But the Surgeon General saying it is vital to stop the spread.
Give us a week or two if you can. We want you to do it for 30 days, but even in those 9 states, give us what you can so we can get this peak and start to come down on the other side.
On Sunday, many turning to their faith, but some ignoring the science of social distancing. In Louisiana, one church holding their usual Sunday Mass, led by Pastor Tony Spell, who was arrested last month for holding services despite a ban on large gatherings.
They would rather come to church and worship like free people than they had live like prisoners in their homes.
Here in Florida, the governor of the state drawing heavy criticism for saying he doesn't have the authority to close down houses of worship. Of the 15 states with populations most vulnerable to this virus, 11 of them, mainly here in the South, have religious exemptions. In Miami, Sam Brock, NBC News.
Today, a press briefing will be held by the White House Coronavirus Task Force. It is scheduled for 5 p.m. We're going to bring you that live when it happens. It usually includes comments from President Trump and Vice President Mike Pence, plus doctors Deborah Birx and Anthony Fauci.